Here we are back again with the grand finale of Taidu Esports Masters. We started this journey, when was it actually? In June? Early June, right? First qualifier? Or was it May? I'm looking it up. May, in the midst of May. So after almost 2 months, Taidu Esports Masters #1 are coming to an end. This is $1,560 for the winner on the line. The loser will go home with half of it, $780. And the first map is coming. It's Twisted Meadows again. And those two brave players made it. 52% for 120. But we saw Fly beating him before in a best of 3. We did see in the first qualifier that 120 is capable of beating Fly. But as I said, that is 2 months ago. And this is a big map. This is once again great potential for a Blade Master. The third Orc versus Undead in a row. The first map is starting 0-0. Jera Cup is starting as well, so if you want to play that, sign up now. In 20 minutes it's time for the biggest European Cup hosted on goodgame.ru. Just to tell you about that. Fly in the upper right, 30 years old. A lot of pro players are about to be 30, and back then we said, 30 might be a little old. They get slower with their hands, but this boy is proving them wrong, just as Lin does. They are still able to compete with the youngsters, with 120, with life, with colorful, all the fresh new blood that emerges in this scene. On the other side, DK first, late Fiends again. And I'm pretty certain that this will be a 1 ziggurat tech. 120 re-established himself after this lot. Whoa. No barracks, no shop tech. This is the fastest tech that you can do. I mean, with having a hero. Barracks and second burrow now. So this will be... Blade Master's out already. This will be mass harass, I guess. There's no heal self, so he can't really creep anything. He needs to scout the decay and needs to interrupt the creeping. And this... the resources are wrong. Oh, okay. He realized, after, I guess, analyzing the replays, that 120 is doing this 1 ziggurat creep, and he can't seal the base with only 1 ziggurat. So, it's super easy to attack the Acolytes here. He just started the tech, so if he loses an Acolyte, he will be very far behind in gold. And with the presence of the Blade Master here, the DK can't go anywhere, because he needs the skeletons and the ghouls for that to defend this. Revealed now. Here comes the next ziggurat. Cool adaptation by Fly. He knew about this. And now we have grunts, we have burrows, and with that pressure early on against the Acolytes, there's no way 120 can punish the 1 burrow check. Awesome. Haven't seen that before in pro games. Fly with a very quick reaction to this. No coil, just a right click from the DK. and creeping. Fly should be aware. Checking for this one, remote creep route.
Town is under siege.
But the grunt is there. To scout this out.
Forces are under attack.
So far, everything goes towards the Death Knight, but the big one is still up. And now he has 6 heal selves. This will be so annoying. How much time he can buy and how much distraction he can cause with just one hero is crazy. Reinforcements are coming from his base. How fast is the tech? It's finished already. 4 minutes 30 and the Shadowhunter is about to pop out. That's one way to spend tier 1. Usually the techs are finished at around the same time, but not today. These 3, of course, more grunts. The problem is 0 experience on the Blade Master. Good thing is only half a level on the DK. He can catch up with that easily, especially on a big map like Twisted Meadows. You can take your time, you can slow down the game a bit and then start a creeping phase as the undead, especially with an Orb of Corruption, might think that he can out-creep you. Here comes the Shadowhunter, and I said before, once the Shadowhunter is out, it's time to hunt fiends. A little too late his arrival. And tier 3. Interesting that the tier 3 tag of the undead is faster, but of course there's no Lich in production yet. It's kind of old school to leave the Lich out on the bench as long as the DK is not level 3. This is what we saw in a lot of undead versus Night Elf matches back then, especially with Gargoyle play. We saw this all the time. Potion of Greater Healing and level 2 for him. So, Fly, it's time to step up your creeping game. With a level 1 hero, you can't really achieve too much. So he has to split the experience between 2 heroes. This means everything will be a little slower. And the Acolyte Harass didn't really work as intended, I guess. Reward the Magi, already 1 more heal wave. And level 2 for both. And I think, yeah, it's Lich time as tier 3 is closing in. Dark Ranger again with those low level heroes.
Player's forces are under attack.
Or Pit Lord because he knows about the damage later on. But from what we've seen with a Dark Ranger on TR against Focus, there is a big reason to go for the Dark Ranger. Again, he wants the combat items. He wants to pimp his heroes.
Player's forces are under attack.
So far it's working, but the question is for how long. Vamp Aura. No, Boots of Kel'Thalas. Perfect. I want to say he doesn't get too much out of this creep spot. He was just waiting close to level 3. Hands over the gloves for max damage. Still no level 3 on both Orc heroes. He can run away. He has 1 Ensnare. Uses it now. 41 versus 40. Still no level 3 on this side as well.
Player's forces are
T3 is finished. No Destroyer upgrade yet from what I know. Second stat here before Destroyer upgrade. And Fly is kinda stuck with his creep route here. Another gloves. So a lot of the map at the moment belongs to 1-0. Oh, Ensnare though, surround. Doesn't stick! He doesn't have a second Ensnare, he has to do it without it. And yeah, pulls or forces him into a corner. Can the Shadowhunter somehow die? He uses the big healing potion already. Shadowhunter's in trouble. Can heal himself. Oh no, it must be on cooldown. The shots are coming and the Shadowhunter dies. And he forced the town portal on the DK. Oh boy. Blade Master gets him back from the tavern. As now, Fly has the side of the map to, for him. And gets double level 3. Was it worth it? It was a level 2 SH, right? Yeah, he got the double level up here. So that wasn't too expensive and he didn't lose too much time, just resources. This will delay the expansion a little, I guess. But it should be fine. TC is coming in as well. Plus 13 damage on the BM, level 3 on the DK. Lich is still level 1.5.
Players' forces are under attack.
So far, Fly's plan is working, even if he lost a hero. Blade Master is a little too late. Ketka's Gem of Health. Nice against the hero focus, of course. 300 additional HP. And so much experience now. Nova is alive. And the players are getting ready. Oh, Pendant of Energy. This Shadowhunter gives it on the TC. Oh, wrong resource. Didn't I fix it? Sorry. I thought I fixed it before. Didn't really work as it seems. So he gives the TC 450 mana. Going for the Lich now. Where's the DK? He's far away. Crit stop and he kills the Lich. Nice engagement of Fly, but 1-2-0 leaving his army alone. Didn't realize that the Orc is so close. Uses the second TP out. After the Lich kill was the first. And now it's complete map control for the one who beat Yaws in the WCA Grand Final. And the second GCS winner in history, where he won the two biggest Warcraft tournaments back to back. Next red spot, this time for Fly. Imagine a Step of Silence. Orb of Darkness? Not that great. Ooh, this shop will be killed. Again, 1-2-0. Usually he has so much information about his opponent, but on this map, he constantly scouts wrong or anticipates things wrong. Dark Ranger third, by the way. Lich is only back now. This will take a lot of time. And for Fly, it's time to expand. Got Robe of the Magi, which is nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tiny Great Hall time. Good positioning now to cut the reinforcements. While Fly is getting ready for 60 food, 70 food. Swapped over the mana items. Oh, Claws plus 9. Blade Master's getting really dangerous. Expanse here on the red spot. As 1-2-0 is anticipating an expansion here, but Fly plays some mind games and they work. Parry at level 4. Lich is of course completely under-leveled now, as he was benched for a long time. Blade Master's plus 22, plus 32 with Aura. Good position for the Voodoo Lounge. A second one. Peons are moving over and the Shade will scout it.
A player's forces are under attack.
And 1-2-0, thanks to his creep route now, can catch up. This will give him level 3 and another row of the Magi. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. The BM is a beast, but let's not underestimate the Lich soon. Blade Master sees it. TC level 3. Stomp duration is pretty sick. And the expansion is running. All things considered, it's looking good for Fly, who won the first series between the two today as well. Shade has him. Still a level 3 Blade Master though. No mana anymore. Oh, yeah, gets scouted now. So he can't fight without the Blade Master, that's for sure. Skeletons scout this. He gets a little damage. He lost his Blade Master to nothing on Turtle Rock already. This should not be the case here. Skeletons go into the main. But this should just be a little distraction. TC full mana. Shadowhunter 600 mana. Plus a potion. 600. And 1-0 is getting ready for the push. But I doubt it's enough. Windwalk level 2. No crit level 2. This is still a good time to fight for 1-0. 67 versus 58. Supply advantage. Hero advantage. At least to a degree. Like the Blade Master without crit level 2. Really worth it. First focus on a Raider works well. Second focus on a Headhunter, not so much. Going for the Kodos now. TC is silenced and he gets rid of the first statue as well as the first Kodo. Second coil here. And I think this will be a level 4 Blade Master fast, but the Kodo Beast is killed. So no more aura. TC went in for a nice stomp. But Fly is losing quite a bit in this fight as it seems. 58 supply, man. What is Fly doing? His army is completely falling apart. Only the heroes remaining. That was a massive stomp. And he has one more. Where is the Shadowhunter, by the way? Okay, we see the heal wave coming in now. Invo potion on the Blade Master, still no level 4. Swaps over the heal potion. Another fantastic stomp on the Lich. He's trying to go for the crits, but it's not working. Here comes another Wyvern for more damage, but Fly has to run away. 46 supply only versus 55, but the expansion is paying off. 400 gold on his side. Wasting a little time on the shop now, but that was so important to have that shop in his bag. As we can see the Shadowhunter here, still with 300 mana. Use the potion though. Blade Master streaming in. Where's the healing? There we go. And the Kodo Beast. The so important Kodo Beast. Sends in skeletons towards the expansion. Kills more units. What can Fly do now? He had the game in his hands, but he gave that fight away. So the expansion is doing nothing currently. 31 gold only, 61 supply for the undead. Twisted is an orc map. If he wins this is a big sign to Fly. Here comes the storm, massive! But where's the follow-up? He's going for the statue again, but more and more are coming. Heal wave, second Kodo. First one did not eat, second one trying to, but nice dodge by 1-0. Stomp again, but it's way too late for the Kodo with SC falls. Level up for the Dark Ranger, but the Lich is in trouble. Invo potion swap, level 4, finally. Blade Master completely out of control now, trying to go for the Death Knight. There is a TP, wants to force him into that TP. 142, there we go, but losing another Raider over it. The heal wave was not enough, gets the Fiend in return. 53 versus 39, but now it's time for the peons to work and run and get that gold mine empty. 2,000 gold remaining for Fly. 2,300 for 120. Who's healing up? No town portal. He has an invul. He has a mana potion. Fly is licking his wounds as well. The next fight will be a lot better for him because of crit. Running for the invul now. Is there dust? No, there's not. So Fly gets it. Oh, he's trying to crit! Purge would be massive. There is no healing for him. No healing for the DK, but he can't run in there. Can he? Where's the Orc army? It takes a while until it's back. And so he has to get away. There was no dust when he needed it. And the DK lost quite a bit of HP. Fly is back to 50. 300 gold. The skeletons are helping a lot, but very, very smart of Fly to build a burrow immediately because he knew about it. And lucky for him that this Kodo doesn't get intercepted. He has vision, thanks to the Fiend. Every point of damage is important here. Is the Blade Master worth 10 supply to equalize this advantage? Abomination is there. Kodo should eat. Silence on the Shadow Hunter. Can't heal currently. Of course, it takes a while. There we go. DK very aggressive. Wants to take that Kodo out where the air bomb is in. Works well, but the destroyers are super hurt. One will go down. 213. Lich in trouble. It's an invo potion. Uses it. Raider falls. Nice stomp. I think a little too late, but the Dark Ranger's in problems. Hangs on the decay. No healing. No silence anymore. Dark Ranger is dead, and also no skeletons. He goes for the second hero, level 5 for the first hero. Oh boy. Death Pact used, and the destroyers are still there, but now the Blade Master is cleaning house. Second destroyer about to fall, but the Death Coil saves him for the, I don't know, 15th time. 1-0 down to 34. The tides are turning. Massive stomp again. Statue falls. No healing anymore. Fly changed this. He tipped the scales. And he's in complete control now. Still another heal wave. Blade Master is the key to victory here. Hacks, he can't TP out. He can't use the invul. There we go. And can he get the counter kill? No, he can't. Blade Master stays alive. And Fly takes out the first map and takes the 1-0. Holy shit, what an intense game it was again. 1-0, about to win this. But he gave him a little too much time to breathe after the one fight. And then the hero focus again was too strong. As I said, level 2 crit changes everything if you have no damage mitigation in form of a Pit Lord or Banshees. And if you are on Turtle Rock or Twisted, I think you need either one of them or both. But what a micro by both players, man. This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets. Thank you very much, Near Horizon, for the second month of subbing. Hey, hope you're healed from your hits from the baton. That was like 4 years ago. Great job on the tournament this month. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. What a series, or what a tournament today. This is my favorite matchup, and it does not disappoint today. Not at all. Still 1,700 people on stream. Thank you all for tuning into this. The bottle of water is the size of Belgium. Oh, second map is Ancient Isles. Okay, I got it confirmed. It's 1-0, no advantage for Fly because he went to through the winner bracket. So 1-0 after the map, Twisted Meadows. Now we have Ancient Isles. Thank you, Bald Pork Frank. That's a nice comment. And yeah, we're waiting for 1-0. And then we can start this second match of the grand final of Taidu Esports Masters. Hey, Priest. Whew, I'm really happy that Remo's joining later because I'm fucking exhausted already. So once again, before we go into this game, there is Neo Star League starting Wednesday. We will start with Moon versus WFZ and Remind versus Live. You can bet real money on those matches via bet.gg. gg.bet, and if you go there via bets.backtowarcraft.com, we get a fair share if you lose the bet. So whatever happens, you do something good. All right, second map is live. It's Ancient Isles, and as always, getting the resources working. Fly in yellow, spawning in the bottom right. Ancient Isles in the upper left is 1-0. So this map will be completely different than Twisted. Small, not too many great items for the Blade Master, or in general for heroes. A lot of consumables, especially at the rat spots. Those two camps are important. Vamp Aura, True Shot Aura, Boots of Keltalas, etc. But apart from that, there's not too much to pimp heroes. If you're super lucky, you get claws here. This is a rare case. So this time, Fly does not go for the no barrack tech. He plays it standard, even with the shop first. And we do have late fiends as well by Mr. 120. So resources are correct. What a festival this is today. The best players in the world are battling each other for $1,560 for the winner. Loser goes home with half of it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is Ancient Isles rather undead or orc? I would say it's rather an undead map. Because not that easy to get your second hero to 3. The items on this map are not that favored towards orc. And in general, if it's a small map, it's kind of good for undead. Especially if you have to get rid of an expansion. That's always good. 120, starting with the claws of attack. And again, 5 skeletons here. So I definitely expect the Dark Ranger here. Let's check the techs. Little advantage for Fly, but this is normal. Second burrow for more grunts.
A player's forces
It's an orc
are under
map?
attack.
Why is that an orc map? Oh, it steals it with the coil. Nicely done. He arrives in time. Item, of course, goes towards the Blade Master. Ancient Isles is definitely not a human map. Did I say that? No way. It was a chat, right? Or I'm completely losing my mind. Which is possible. So, progress on the DK, level 2.6 already. Or is he able to steal the Magi with just the Fiend? We have seen this before. No, Blade Master got it. Ring of Protection. But both are pretty hurt, and I think it's time, to kill this grunt. And you know what they say, never lose a grunt in the early game, but this was a deny. So no further experience. But this will be a super fast level 3 again, as he goes to the green spot now and has coil level 2. This time Fly is struggling early on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tech is finished. Tier 3 tech first. And there's level 3, as I said. Just barely level 2. I haven't seen Fly with critical strike on level 3. Like, picking it over Windwalk level 2. So, first crit, then Windwalk level 2. On this map, I think it makes sense to a degree. Oh, he's surrounded. Has Windwalk though. Ooh, that's risky. He has no Windwalk. He wants this DK so bad, but there's a shop, there's a potion. Has to spend 150 gold though. This does not delay the Lich, but Slaughterhouse over Lich. Huh. As the Shadow Hunter is out, Orc creeping phase begins. So does the tier 3. But of course, you want tier 3 as early as possible for the Orb of Corruption. But Fly is aggressive. Fly takes a big risk here. Red spot, the big consumable. Mana Stone, Wind of the Wind, stuff like that. Healing wards it is. Well, it's alright, I think. Fly tried to go once. Tried to go for Spirit Walkers once on TS. Since then, we haven't seen a lot in all of the games. I wonder if it's gonna be necessary. Step of Illusion, a lot more summons to scout with. And so far it's again only Fiends, Destroyers, Statues. Lich joins the fray, but is a little chicken and runs back home for an orb. This does take a while here. On time. Fluid of Accuracy. If he goes a lot of Headhunters, it's alright. But definitely not what he was hoping for. So Lich is there. Claw still on the Death Knight. Little mistake. Sacrificial Pit. Okay. No Banshee. Shadow Hunter has good progress. And this is what Ancient Isles usually is. A little skirmish at the beginning, and then a mass creeping phase. They go like Ring Around the Rosie. Everybody creeps his side. The Blade Master gets some information at least. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter.
A player's forces are under
Tier 3 is done. More Fiends. 40 supply. Oh, a little late with that Ziggurat maybe. Yeah, I know that the flute affects the Blade Master with an orb, but only if he attacks air units. So it's not really worth it if you have 2 Headhunters and the Blade Master. Then you will go for an Invoke Potion, I think. Which he does. Out of stock now. Good that he has a heal potion and a healed scroll. That is usually gold that he doesn't want to spend. This for this healed scroll. Warsong Battle Drums, Warmill is there. No Headhunters yet. Still level 2 Blade Master. He's really underwhelming. And I wonder how he wants to kill stuff against the 120 that is pretty much on fire today. It looks like you do need a above average Blade Master to win a game against 120. Illusions, but he saw that both of them are illusions, I think. 48 versus 49. Is it already fight time? We have 4-2-1. Interesting. And 3-2-1. 0 experience on the TC. What did he get at the bottom? Ah, an Ankh. Okay. Ankh on the Lich is not that bad. So here we go. 1-0. Once this fight costed what it wants. DK maybe a little too aggressive, but snipes the first raider, and again here we see it. Stat use first works well this time. Can he get a second one? Oh, he used the Invo Potion for the second statue. That means no more healing and no Destroyer. Well initiated by Fly. He loses the second Raider though. He has one more Ensnare. And this will go onto a Fiend, I guess. Backstab and crit. Where's the Storm? It's a perfect situation, but he's silenced. Alright. How much calls are there? 2. He needs them both, I guess. Critical strike again and purges. Blade Master plays ring around the Rosie. Here comes the next heal wave. But that was the final one, and Blade Master has to be careful. So far, this fight was great for Fly. Loses another Fiend here. 1-0 is struggling heavily. One more coil, no more Nova. And he has to retreat. He wanted that fight, and Fly was ready, and Fly punished him for that. Still no Banshees.
Forces are under attack.
No level 3. Don't really understand why he wanted that fight so bad. I mean, retreating was not really an option, I guess.
Town is under siege.
Because of like 4 ensnares and hex. So it was hard to get out of that situation, but maybe Fly would have given him the time. No expansion yet. 48 supply versus 50. We see. Oh. Poor Peon. Oh, he was scouted. And 1-0 immediately turns around, but so does the Peon. The calm before the next storm. Oh, we do have a lodge. And this time, I like this timing better. As this spell upgrade will be ready, or is ready. And no tiny great hall. So I think if you invest, you either go for a lodge or the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fortifying with towers is alright. The Lich is still not 3. That's a major problem for 1-2-0. Fly checks it. Is there Banshees coming? But TC level 2. Damage boost for everything. And movement boost, of course. Still waiting. 700 gold. Will he invest into this tiny great hall now? He sees the army in the middle. Okay, he wants to engage. Again, sniping the statues. It worked tremendously well last time, and he forced the town portal, and that opens up all the time in the world for the expansion. Gets one statue out, second one is severely hurt. And the question is, normal expo or tiny? I think tiny is the only option. Still has 800, 900 gold. But 1-2-0 is aware. Lost another TP. It's not rebuying it. Only a heal potion, and wow. The Ankh as well. So Prio is definitely keep that DK alive. But that is the big investment. 120 is using it on items, the 700 gold, 685, but yeah. 10 food advantage. Invo potions, heal potions. Blade Master is away from his army, quite far away. Entangled is very small though. He builds a shop.
A player's forces are under attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's still Windwalk level 2. No crit level 2. 3 destroyers. 10 food advantage. But he has tower backup. Spirit Link enabled. Will be dispelled immediately, I guess. Yep. Don't see it anymore. The walkers have to be careful until you take out the destroyers, but whoa. Long range watchtowers. Positioning just got a lot easier for Fly. Reinforcements are cut though. Bad Rider. Oh, there's no weapon. Justify the means. Oh boy, the destroyers are falling. The DK is in trouble. Fly is using a great fight and the Death Knight almost falls. He does have an Anchor of Reincarnation, but had to use the potion there. And he falls for the first time. There's no coil currently. Immediately he goes towards the Lich and Snare Invo Potion. It takes some time. There is 3 coils. Oh boy, TC in trouble. Heals himself up with a heal wave and uses that Stomp to get rid of the damage. That was great. And Snare a little too late. 120 does have a good fight here. Blade Master in trouble. How much mana is there? One more heal wave. He can't go to the shop. Hero focus must be key. And Fly lost almost his entire army. But look at the heal ward who is there for the entire duration of that ward. He can't break the expo and Fly has 1,000 gold. He needs to break it now. 50 food for him. Invo potion again. Blade Master scouts it. He knows now, okay, there's a shade. I can't scout it anymore. Reinforcements are coming. No Berserker upgrade, interestingly. And he spent 800 gold. But the positioning is so great, they will just walk into the undead army. But maybe he can sandwich a water stomp. Again, everything stunned here. But... oh, I thought he would call him again. 2 clarities on the Shadow Hunter. Ghouls are coming in. Nice surround on that raider. Was that the final raider? No, there's the second one. No bad riders necessary. No destroyers, no magic damage. The shop is gone. Fly is engaging again. This time it's only a 5 supply advantage. Scans it. 2 crits in a row. The trades are not that bad for Fly, especially if you consider that he has double income. And look at this. There is stuff hidden in Fly's base. He can't use that currently. And that's bad for him, of course. 4.5, 3 fiends. How long will this last? How much mana is left? 2 coils. Second clarity used. The statues are still healing, but one has a problem. That was the heal wave. He's trying to go for the decay. Does he have... okay, he does have Death Pact. To sacrifice a fiend or a skeleton or a ghoul or whatever to get some HP back. Blade Master doesn't have that. Now there are reinforcements trying to go for the Lich. Mighty right clicks from the TC. There is a coil though. Another fiend dies for it. He always splits the damage onto 2 or 3 units, which is great. He turns towards the Lich. Invo potion before the Stomp hits. Greatly done by 120, and it's no coil. Okay, there's 1 coil, but he wants... oh, the Lich is so dead, and once again 120 calls for the GG. 3 match points for Fly, and he takes away the undead map from him with a great expansion timing. It was so close. He almost got him. But he had to retreat. And then the expansion just paid off. It is such a small timing window where you can attack. before it pays off. And he used it. And Fly defended it. And then had the army. And then there was no chance anymore. Thank you very much, Ballpark Frank, man. Holy shit. 45 euros for Hamburg's finest dude. Thanks for the awesome cast lately, Neo. I speak on behalf of the entire Warcraft 3 community that we appreciate everything you do. Thanks and keep it up. Oh, that's music in my ears. That's nice, man. That's really nice. Oh boy. So daily goal reached. Thank you very much. Just before maybe the last game of the Taidu Esports Masters, what would it mean to the status of Fly if he just kills him 3-0? Focus defeated him 3-0 in the last qualifier. And now, is it Fly who kills him 3-0? Last Refuge is the map. You said... Oh, I think the vote is a little corrupt now, as I didn't hide him. Or it. Last Refuge it is. We go in-game. Match points for the Orc, for the Juggernaut. The guy who recently got engaged with his fiancée. So he can use that money. Once again, if Fly wins this, he will earn $1,560. The runner-up still gets 780. This is 40%, or the 1,560 bucks is 40% of the entire prize pool. And in May, it looked seemingly easy what 120 did to orcs around the world. But that was a different Fly. That was not the Fly of July, who is in a crazy shape. But just imagine 120 coming back from this. I mean, there's still Turtle Rock in the pool. We did see Twisted and AI. And if he didn't veto it, which could definitely be the case. Last Refuge, Undead's hometown in a lot of matchups. I think it's fairly balanced here, but I don't have stats on that. The Fly of July. Well done, man. Well done. July Fly is high on pie. He does not lie or die.
A player's forces
You
are
rhyme,
under
monsters. Seems to be a good spirit in the chat. Keep it up, boys. So again, 120 ignoring the green spot and goes for the High Priest immediately. He knows how important it is to get the Watch Awards or the Illu Staff, and that he wants to spread his eyes everywhere, and he gets them again. Again, the normal one burrow attack. Isn't it crazy how since today we have to differentiate between the normal one burrow attack and the non-barracks one burrow attack? Orcs are sometimes crazy, as you can see at Ina. But alright, Slippers for the Blade Master, and he steals the Murlocs away. Plus good damage on the Death Knight already. This is not good for 1-2-0. Fly being so aggressive. Maybe he knows, okay, psychologically 1-2-0 has shown some weaknesses in the past. I mean, Ting Invitational, we'll never forget. So if he's down 2-0, maybe he has given up already. So damage towards the DK is a great solution. Oh, and crit first. It's crit first? Speed scroll. Oh no, it's Windwalk. Oh no, now he does have Windwalk, backstab, and crit! And the DK! Is this the final already? Will he kill him in no time? He kills the DK! What an early game by Fly! This boy is unstoppable today! And yeah, was it... Oh boy. How can he get back from that? He can creep now. He doesn't give up. Undeads without a DK, man. He's lost. And Fly dominates this now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Immediate tier 3 tech. Yeah, it was only a level 1 hero. It doesn't take that long, but it blocks the altar for the Lich and of course the entire undead progress. It's like playing against nobody currently. He can take all the risks. He can creep everything he wants. Gets level 3 after 5 minutes. 30. And of course with double circlet gloves and slippers. You produce some good crits, and again 3 circlets against him. He has to play this in super careful mode. But Fly won't let him. When Yaws played Turtle Rock against Fly in the WCA winner bracket final, I said that was a perfect game. So far, it's a perfect game for Fly. Slaughterhouse Morphines. At least he got level 2. But the only safe spot or safe fish spot that he has left is this one. He needs to steal. But Fly doesn't allow this. Oh, he does! Gets item and experience, but he's trapped! It's next to his own skeleton, catches more hits, crits again. And those crits hurt, but also the Fiend shots. Big healing, he can go in for the trade. Shadowhunter is coming now. Here comes the Hex. Oh. This might result in the next DK kill, and the Blade Master gets away. Oh my lord. 7 minutes into the game, the Death Knight has fallen twice. This is almost unheard of. He's playing the best player in the game, and he makes it look like a 20% Battle.net player. 50% Battle.net player. Kills another Fiend. This is hopeless. 2 Fiends dead. He demolishes him. 7 minutes, 16 seconds. And Fly wins him 3-0 in the Taidu Esports Masters. Congratulations to our champion. Fly 100%. I don't want to say never, because I saw the TH games against him, but this year no one has dominated 1-2-0 like this. We got into this tournament, I said this boy's on fire. And he proved it. Fly claims the title of best orc in the world in the absence of Lin. And this will boost him in the ELO ranking. Sick. I'm baffled. I am baffled. First Taidu Esports Masters has its winner. And it's Fly 100%. Let's recap this tournament. What a great playoffs it was. Fly not losing a single series. 2-1 over Yumiko, 2-0 over Focus, 2-1 over 1-0, and 3-0. He lost 2 maps in this entire grid. The surprise of this tournament is So-In, who got an upset win over Lucifer, and Yumiko, before he was stopped by Focus in the lower bracket round 2. Bronze medal for Focus, silver medal for 1-0. China reigning over Korea in this tournament. Will this be the case next week as well? As we will have the biggest tournament this year so far, the Neo Star League Season 4, $22,000 on the line. We don't know yet how it's spread amongst the players, but this is as good as it gets. The best humans in the world, TH, Infi, Yumiko. The best orcs in the world with Fly and Focus. Lun will not be able to play. We still don't know who will replace him. 1-0 WFZ and Lucifer, the 2 best undeads in the world. And 7 Night Elves. This tournament had 0 Night Elves. This time it will be 7. Moon, Remind, Lolliot, Check, Shishi, Life, and Colorful. And those are the groups. You can bet on those games with actual money. Going there by bets.backtowarcraft.com. Moon and WFZ versus Remind and Life. You have time until Tuesday to place your bets. On Thursday, my birthday, we have Colorful, Lucifer, 1-0, and Infi, the rematch of Taidu Esports Masters here, which I'm looking very much forward to. I will cast it, of course. Focus versus Shishi and Check versus TH the week after, as well as the Group of Death with Fly, Lolliot, Yumiko, and the replacement of Lun. We have no idea who that is yet, as we said. So, I will cast Jera Cup. I will take a little break, like 10 to 15 minutes. It takes a little time to swap over from NetEase to W3 Arena. But I will cast it. Remo is joining in an hour. I don't know if I leave then or not. Depends on how exhausted I am then. So, little break here. Thanks for witnessing this so far, but the day of Warcraft does not stop. We're online for 4 hours. We will have 3 to 4 more here at Back to Warcraft. Little break. See you in a bit for Jera Cup 115.